Hello children, for class 10 today we will have solution of quadratic equations when the variable is in the denominator. Okay, we have already seen the solution of a quadratic equation by factorization and the quadratic formula. We use the discriminant, which is b squared minus 4ac, to find out the nature of roots of a quadratic equation. Just say we have a sum like this. That is, we have find the roots of the equation x plus 1 by x equal to 3, where x is not equal to 0. Okay. Now, why is this condition given? Because if x is equal to 0, then this will become invalid, right? It will become infinity, so we cannot solve the sum. So, this is the sum. When we have x in the denominator, what we should do is we should bring it to the standard form by finding the LCM. When I find the LCM, what will I get? LCM of 1 and x is x, correct? Now 1 will go into x how many times? X times. So into x. So x into x will be x squared plus. Now x will go into x only once. So into 1. 1 ones are 1 equal to 3. Understand? Now when you cross multiply, what will you get? X squared plus 1 equal to 3x. Correct? Now write it in the standard form. X squared minus 3x plus 1 equal to 0. Now we have got the standard form. Now you can solve it either by factorization or by using formula. Let us use the formula. Let us see how it goes. So it goes x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now what is my b here? B here is minus 3, right? So you get minus of minus 3 plus or minus root of b square will be minus 3 whole square minus 4 into a is 1 into c is also 1. The constant term is also 1 divided by 2 into 1. Now once you have substituted, what we have to do? We have to simplify and get the answer. Now since before I clean, I'd like to recap on this. Please listen. When we have x in the denominator, we have to bring it to the standard form. So for that sake, I found the LCM of these two numbers. That is 1 and x. 1 and x, the LCM is x. Okay. Then 1 will go into x how many times? X times. So multiply the numerator by x. So what will you get? X into x will be x squared plus x will go into x how many times? Once. So 1 into 1 will be 1 divided by x is equal to 3. Now cross multiply, you will get x squared plus 1 equal to 3x. Now bring the 3x this side to write it in the standard form. So what will you get? X squared minus 3x plus 1 equal to 0. So in this case, what is my a? A is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 3 and c is equal to 1. Using this, I am substituting in the formula, which is my formula x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac by 2a. Now minus, bringing down the minus sign, b is minus 3, so I have substituted, plus or minus root of minus 3 the whole squared minus 4 into a is 1 and c is 1. So we have got this. Now let us continue. What will we get here? So in that case we get that is equal to minus into minus will give me plus. So 3 plus or minus. Now here what will it be? Minus 3 into minus 3 will give me 9 plus 9 minus 4 divided by 2. So what will you get? 3 plus or minus root 5 by 2. This will be my answer. Have you understood? So In this case, since root 5 we don't have a value, definite value, so we can just write it like this, and this is good enough for your answer. So what is my value of x in this case? 3 plus or minus root 5 by 2. I hope you have understood. Let us try one more sum. Okay, in this type, one more sum. Just say the sum is, find the roots of 1 by x minus 1 by x minus 2 is equal to 3, where x is not equal to 0 and x is also not equal to 2. Why are these two conditions given? If x is equal to 0, this will become indefinite. And if x is equal to 2, this term will become indefinite. 2 minus 2 will be 0. So this is mandatory. In the sum it will be given. You don't have to bother about it. We will just continue with this part of it. Now when we do this, I told you, because x is in the denominator, we have to find the LCM. So when you find the LCM, what will it be? I told you when we have we have variables, just have to multiply both and write it. So it will be x into x minus 2. Now, x is there already. What is not here in this denominator? X minus 2. So multiply the numerator by x minus 2. Remember, we did this even for trigonometry. Whatever is not in the denominator, we'll multiply in the numerator. So when you multiply in the numerator, 1 into x minus 2 will be x minus 2 minus. Now x minus 2 is there. What is not there? X. So multiply by x. So what will you get? 1 into x will be x, which is equal to 3. Now, expand the bracket, you'll get x minus 2 minus x divided by x squared minus x into 2 is 2x equal to 3. Now cross multiply. So what will you get? Here I can cancel x and minus x. So I have minus 2 divided by x squared minus, when we cross multiply, what will you get? Sorry. You get minus 2 is equal to 3 into x squared minus 2x. Okay. Now when you simplify, you get minus 2, expand the bracket, 3x squared minus 3 2s are 6x. Now bring it to the standard form. You have 3x squared minus 6x plus 2 equal to 0. I have taken the 2 that side. Minus 2 will become plus 2. Now you can either solve by formula or factorization. Now by factorization I don't think it will be possible because 3 2s are 6 and the middle term is 6. So the best is to go for the formula. So what is x equal to? Minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now in this case, what is my a equal to? Let us write down a, b and c. So what is a equal to in this equation? A is equal to 3. B is equal to minus 6. And c is equal to 2. Right? So what happens? Now you will final substitute. X is equal to minus b. So minus of minus 6 plus or minus root of b squared will be minus 6 the whole square minus 4 into a. A is 3 and c is 2 divided by 2 into 3. So what will you get when I expand here and simplify? Minus into minus will become plus 6 plus or minus root of minus 6 into minus 6 will become 36 minus 4 3s are 12, 12 2s are 24. Okay, divided by 2 3s are 6. Understand? So what will you get here? You get 6 plus or minus root of 36 minus 24 is how much? 12 divided by 6. Now root 12 you will not get a definite answer, so we can stop with this. Now the common mistake what children do is cancelling this 6 and this 6. Can I do that? No. Why? Because there is a plus or minus sign. So never cancel here. Same goes, don't cancel into the radical sign because plus or minus is there. Moreover, we have the square root sign, so no cancelling. Understand? So you can stop at this. Understand? So the answer for the sum will be 6 plus or minus root 12 by 6. Have you understood? I'll do one more sum and with that we'll stop for today. Okay. 1 by x plus 4 minus 1 by x minus 7 is equal to 11 by 30, where x is not equal to minus 4 and x is not equal to 7. Now these two are the criteria given. Otherwise, if x is equal to minus 4, this will become invalid, and if x is equal to 7, this will be invalid. It's an important sum which often appears on the paper, so please follow. Now when we have two terms where x is in the denominator, we have to find the LCM. I told you when we are finding LCM, what should we do? We should just multiply these two terms and write it as the common denominator. So you get x plus 4 into x minus 7. Now whatever is here, whatever is not here, you will multiply in the numerator. So this has to be multiplied by x minus 7. So you get x minus 7 minus, always please put bracket when there is a minus sign and there are two terms in this term. So here x minus 7 is there, and what is not there? X plus 4. So please put x plus 4 here. Now the common mistake is not putting the bracket. So minus term will come only for x, and so the sum will go wrong. So please put the bracket when there are two terms. Then that is equal to 11 by 30. Understand? So now what happens is expand. So in the denominator we have to multiply. X into x will be x squared. Then x into minus 7 will be minus 7x. Then x into 4 will be plus 4x. And 4 into minus 7 will be minus 28. Have you got it? So once you have got it like that, now let us expand on top. What will you get? X minus 7 minus x minus 4 equal to 11 by 30. Understand? So when we have it like that, what we can do is, here once again x and minus x will cancel. Minus 7 and minus 4, when you add, you get minus 11 divided by, here you will get x squared. Now minus 7x plus 4x will be minus 3x. Minus 28 is equal to 11 by 30. So we can cancel this as 11 into minus 1, and here 11 ones are. So that this numbers will become simple when you cross multiply. So when you cross multiply, minus 1 into 30 will be minus 30 equal to 1 into this term will be x squared minus 3x minus 28. Now take 30 that side. So what will you get? X squared minus 3x minus 28 plus 30 equal to 0. So what will that become? X squared minus 3x. Now minus 28 plus 30 will become plus 2 equal to 0. Now it has become a very simple equation. We can either solve by formula or by splitting the middle term. Shall we try splitting the middle term? Okay. So if you split the middle term, what will you get? You'll get x squared. Now the thing is, when you multiply 1 into 2, you'll get 2, right? So 2x squared. What are the factors of 2? 1 into 2, and 1 into 2 will give me 3 when we add. So I can put it this way. The only thing is we need a plus, and here it is minus. So if I put minus and minus here, when I multiply I'll get plus, and when I add I'll get minus 3x. So you will get, that implies x squared minus 1x minus 2x plus 2 equal to 0. So what will happen here? Take out what is common here. X is common. X into x minus 1. Why x minus 1? Because x into x will give me x squared, and I have taken out x common, so only 1 is remaining. Now in these two we can take out minus 2 as common. So what is left is x. I have told you, when we take out minus here, we have to change the sign for this term. So this will become minus 1 equal to 0. Why minus 1? Because minus 2 into minus 1 will give me plus 2. Now let us see what is common in this term and this term. X minus 1 into x minus 2 equal to 0. So what does this imply? When we are factorized, this is equal to 0 and this term is equal to 0. That is x minus 1 equal to 0 and x minus 2 equal to 0. What does that imply? X is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2. So we have got the answer for this sum as x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2. Since it's a quadratic equation, we have two answers and we have solved the equation. I hope you have understood, children. Take care. Stay home. Stay safe. Have a nice day. Thank you.